who's here?
Steve Penk.
I've heard about that guy.
The Steve Penk Wind-Up Show.
Hello?
Hello, Mrs. Yates?
Yeah?
Hello, Mrs. Yates?
Hello?
Eileen Yates?
Yes.
The American Embassy in London.
Oh, hello.
Yes, hello. Very good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
We have a little problem. What date are you flying exactly?
All right. Yeah, I've just picked my tickets up now.
Oh, all right.
The travel agents. Right.
Right.
I fly on the 25th.
Right. We have a problem, I'm afraid, Mrs. Yates.
Oh, right.
The thing is, and I'm sure it's all innocent, the computer has sent up a charge of shoplifting against your name.
Oh, gosh, that was years and years ago.
Right.
That was years and years and years ago.
Right, what did you nick exactly, if you don't mind me
it
asking?
was something in a supermarket.
Oh, that's terrible. You shouldn't do things like that,
I
you
know
know.
that, I know.
Yes.
I'm very sorry.
It was a moment of weakness, was it?
Yeah.
Right, OK then. Well, the thing is we're going to have to knock it back, I'm afraid. I'm afraid we're going to have to knock the visa back.
Oh, dear. I must have picked tickets up and everything.
Yes, I know. You're going to have to delay it, I'm afraid.
What about my flight and all this?
Well, that's what I mean. You're going to have to give it a miss this time, I'm afraid.
Oh, my God.
We're going to have to delay it by at least a year.
What? Pardon?
At least a year, I'm afraid.
Oh, Lord, no.
I know, it's terrible. But why do you go around nicking stuff, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, at the time, I was very badly off, I'll be honest with you.
Well, aren't we all, love? But, I don't go around nicking stuff, do I?
No, you don't.
Well, like I say...
Oh, no,
I know,
no.
it's terrible news, isn't it? Terrible. But I'm going to have to knock it back just for a year.
Oh, dear. If I go to the police, even get a reference from the police...
You get arrested if you go to the police, love.
Why?
Well, it's still on the computer, isn't it?
Well, if I go to them and ask them...
Are you still wanted?
Of course. No, I'm a heck. Am I heck wanted?
Have you served any time, if you don't mind me asking?
No, have I heck? No, I
Right.
didn't.
You've not been in prison for it, then?
No.
Well, the situation is, Mrs. Yates, is that, we could come to some arrangement. If you served a month in prison...
Oh, now you're having me on.
No, I'm not. No, when you got back, I don't know what date you get back from going to America.
You're having me on.
No, I'm not. Seriously, it's called plea bargaining. If when you got back, you served a month in prison, then we could let you go on the 25th of March.
Oh, no, you're having me on.
No, I'm really not, no.
Well, this is outrageous.
Yes, well, you shouldn't be nicking stuff then, should you daft bat? Anyway, I hope you have a lovely time, but it's going to be next year, I'm afraid. I'm sorry about that, but, hopefully we can sort it out in some way.
Just hang on here. Can you talk to my daughter here?
I beg your pardon?
Talk to my daughter.
Well, there's no point talking to her. I really need to speak to you, to get it sorted out.
Well, I've just been to the bank to get traveller's checks. I've got everything right, and now he's telling me I can't go.
Right. How often do you nick stuff, if you don't mind me asking?
Pardon?
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, for God's sake.
No, I'm just asking how often do you nick stuff?
Never.
How often do you get this moment of weakness?
Never.
Right, you couldn't get me a new telly, could you, by any chance? A new telly and a video.
Who the hell are you asking me this?
I beg your pardon?
Who the hell are you asking me this?
Well, I'm just wondering if you could get me a new telly, that's all.
I don't believe this.
Is your daughter called Jenny?
Oh, golly! Who the hell was that Jenny? Who are you?
Is your daughter called Jenny?
If Jenny's put you up to this.
Well, Jenny's written to me to tell me all about you, Eileen.
Get out!
This is Steve Penk.
Ah, get out! I've got to I want to see you in person.
Oh.
You frightened me to death here. Now, come on, somebody's put you up to do this.
Yes, your daughter has, Jenny. Jenny's written to me to say...
I'll kill her when I get hold of her.
Give me mother a call and wind her up.
Oh, God, I wish I could get you. I could strangle you.
Hey, it's that daughter of yours you want,
If I get her, ring her up.
Thanks very much, Eileen.
What's your name again?
It's Steve Penk, Eileen.
I never listened to that programme.
You never will after this, Eileen.
Bye, you swine.
Thanks, darling.
Bye.
Steve Penk, the Steve Penk Wind-Up Show.